Title: I found a US town that gives you free land. Welcome to Ghost Wallet. Free land in America still exists. No catch, no gimmick, just a handshake and a deed. I didn't buy it either until I was standing on a weed-choked lot in Marquette, Kansas, population 599, and the city clerk slid a map across the counter with my name penciled on Lot 4, Block 2. $0. Zero mortgage. Zero kidding. Thanks for having you here. I get paid to punch holes in, too good to be true, so I drove 1,100 miles to this flyspeck on the prairie to see if the dream holds up once you add winter wind, a 45-minute Walmart run, and the small matter of building a house in 12 months or they take it back. Spoiler: the land really is free. The rest will cost you. Section 1. The pitched Marquette's website still flashes the same 2005 banner. Free lots available. I emailed on a whim. 6 minutes later a reply landed. Pick your lot, bring a $250 deposit, break ground within 365 days. No income cap, no age limit, no lottery. They just want warm bodies, preferably ones who'll pay property taxes on a shiny new house. Back when the railroad thrived, 1,100 folks lived here. When the diesel shops closed, half of them scattered like wheat chaff in a Kansas gale. City leaders gambled that free dirt could break the slide. So far, 34 lots claimed, 21 houses finished, 1 under construction, a dozen slabs waiting for walls and dreams. Section 2. The walk around. I rolled in at sunrise. Main Street is 3 short blocks. The grain elevator casts a longer shadow than the water tower. There's a cafe, a library open 18 hours a week, and a co-op where farmers swap gossip over 6 a.m. coffee strong enough to melt a spoon. The free lots sit on the eastern edge, paved roads, no curbs, no gutters, no sewer, just prairie grass and the occasional stubborn sunflower. Utilities stop at the property line. Hookups run $3,200 for water, $1,900 for electric, $2,700 for sewer. Don't forget the driveway culvert, $450, and a soil test, $650, before you ever swing a hammer. Suddenly, free feels more like $8,000, and that's before the mandated 1,000 square foot minimum house plus garage. I paced one parcel, 75 by 140 feet. Room for tomatoes, a dog, and maybe a few regrets if you hate crickets and quiet nights. Section 3. The locals at the elevator. I bump into Tyler, 31, who snagged his lot in 2019. We were bleeding $1,850 a month for a 2-bed apartment in Denver, he says. Here my mortgage is $680 because I built after work. He's a mechanic. His wife teaches the local K-12 class, all 9 kids. Neighbors include a retired trucker from Florida, an Amazon van refurbisher, and a software coder who relies on Starlink and prayer. None of them regret the swap, but all drop the same footnote: jobs inside the county are rarer than rainfall. Commute to Salina, 25 miles north, is the lifeline. Medical care? A 24-bed hospital 18 minutes away. We keep a freezer stocked so we don't starve when the snow shuts the highway. Tyler laughs, only half kidding. Section 4. The math. City clerk Kathy, also the treasurer, librarian, and substitute bus driver, walks me through the real numbers. Land, $0. Building a basic 3-bed, $165 to $190 a square foot if you hire local crews who moonlight after harvest. Tack on $25,000 for utilities, sidewalks, and that pesky driveway. Grand total before curtains, about $215,000. Median home in Kansas, $206,000, but you still need a down payment. Here you start with equity because the land counts as your skin in the game. Taxes on a shiny 1,200 square feet home? Around $2,400 a year, half what I cough up for my cramped city bungalow. Catch: if you don't finish the house in 365 days, the city reclaims the lot and keeps whatever you bolted to it. No pressure. Just prairie wind whistling through your half-framed walls. Section 5 The reality check. I tracked down Sarah, a single mom who grabbed a lot in 2021. She rolled in from California with savings, optimism, and a YouTube education in framing. 8 months later her contractor ghosted, lumber prices did a backflip, and winter showed up early. The city gave her 6 extra months, but the numbers still laughed at her. She forfeited the lot, sold her half-built slab to a farmer for scrap lumber, and retreated to Wichita. I lost 42 grand, she says. Free land can burn you faster than a July sunburn if you're not ready. Her story is why 5 lots landed back on the city's desk last year. Don't forget to subscribe and share. If this deep dive saved you a tank of gas or your life savings, hit subscribe and tell me, would you risk it all for a patch of prairie and a deadline? Section 7 Verdict. Marquette isn't a scam, it's a bet against loneliness. Win if you crave silence, own a skill you can sell online or within a 30-mile radius, and don't mind being your own general contractor. Lose if you need nightlife, DoorDash, or a builder who answers his phone. Free land here is real, but freedom always carries a price, about 8 grand in hidden fees, a year of your life, and the guts to become your own grocery store. Me? I'm keeping my city studio for now, but I folded that free map into my glove box. Just in case the wind ever changes.